Welcome, guys.
Hey, this is
Thinking Out Loud.
Thinking Out Loud. I'm Lisha.
I'm David.
This channel is based on us giving our opinion and viewpoint on topics of relationship, parenting, and crazy people in the world, and anything else that comes to mind. What are we talking about today?
Today, I found a little short on YouTube, and it's only a little bit, so we have to kind of expand on it the way we want to.
And you thought this was interesting.
It was funny.
He thinks it's funny, guys.
It's because the way people think today is weird. So
the way people think today. Here, we're going to play the video, and then we'll talk about it so that you guys will know what we are talking about. Here it is.
For whoever initiates the divorce, you should be looking for the reason why there's a divorce. Maybe it's still the man's fault, even though it's the woman who files for divorce. Yeah. So what's a way scientifically we can control for that? How about we just remove men altogether and we look at lesbian couples versus homosexual couples, and we look at the divorce rate. So if what women are saying is correct and it's men to blame, what we should find is the same level of divorce, or lesbians should be divorced less. And what do we find? Anybody want to take a guess?
I know you have an agreement. So it's obviously gonna agree with what you are saying, so it's gonna be women.
Okay, how much more? How much more do you think?
I don't know. Like it was 150 the other time, so maybe like 100 this time.
You're exactly right. Women file for divorce. Lesbian couples file for divorce 100% more than gay men file for divorce. So even when you don't have men to blame, you are still leaving relationships. I said, I love this. Yeah.
So.
You brought this to the table. You go first on your opinions on the matter.
First and foremost, you can find numbers to prove anything you want to prove.
That's true.
Be it fact or fiction.
Okay.
There's people running around here saying the earth is flat, and they have their own proofs. They're wrong, but different story. What this man is saying is that women are the causes of all divorces, or most divorces. I disagree. You thought I was going to say I agree, and I know you did.
Well, listen,
because
guys.
I'm a man, and you're a woman.
When you sent it to me, it said, "Wow!" Like, dang, he hit the nail on the head or something.
No,
so
it just said, "Wow."
Nail hitting.
It just said, "Wow," because, like I said before, you can find statistics that will make it seem any way that you want it to seem.
Okay.
Of course, lesbians are going to be divorcing more than gay men, because I found out in my life, the more you are alike with somebody, the less you can stand being around them for long periods of time.
Okay. I have a question then. If what he's saying is true, and you're saying, of course, lesbians are going to get divorced more often because they're like-minded, that shouldn't it be a similar statistic for men because they're both like-minded and married in a couple in a marriage?
In most cases, I think, like maybe a homosexual relationship, two men.
Okay.
You still have a dominant and a submissive, or
and you don't think that exists in a woman's relationship?
I think it really exists less.
Okay. Carry on with your point.
So now my point is all thrown off, but I'm just thinking that I'm still trying to figure out why this is my biggest thing about it, though, was not the information that they were given.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out, why is this a topic to be talked about in the first place?
Because we are living in a time and day when everybody feels like it's men against women, and it's the woman's fault and it's the man's fault, and the men aren't supportive and they don't provide, and women don't keep house, and they're not team players and they're not down for the cause. So they're feeling like those are the basis for a breakup of relationship. And So now they want to discuss it and dive into it and lay blame instead of realizing that the success of any relationship is dependent upon both people's full participation. So I didn't think about it the way you thought about it as it being not true. I thought about it from the viewpoint of it is true. So the question is, why would that be? And the answer to me, in my opinion, is this. Men are always going to be men and women are always going to be women. I don't think that in lesbian or gay marriages that root dynamic changes. Women expect life to begin with marriage. For men, marriage is the relaxation of life.
The culmination of
all that's what you do after you've had all your fun. For a woman, life begins at that point. Oh, yes, we're married. Now we're moving forward. Right? So for men, I believe that now they're in contentment phase. Oh, I don't care. That's cool. Whatever. Hey, that's what you want to do? Cool. So, but with a woman, okay, let me say it right. When a man gets married, his expectations become less. When a woman gets married, her expectations become more. She wants more. Men are like, okay, great, I found somebody, that's it. And so if the statistic is true, that's why I believe that women are getting divorced more often than men. Well, lesbian women are getting more divorced more often than gay men.
Their ultimate statement was that women are getting divorced, are the cause of divorce.
Yeah, if the facts are true, it's from dissatisfaction. General dissatisfaction with what they think a marriage is versus what it actually is. And men have less expectation. Because
the romanticized view that women put on marriage. I believe that a lot of women think that...
Be careful now. Be careful. They're going to be coming for you in the comments.
Let them come for me. It's more like fairy tale for them. It's going to be all butterflies and flowers and stuff, and a real relationship never is. It's hard work. It's harder to be in a relationship than it is to be single without a doubt, especially if you want to be there.
So working on the premise that the video is true, what do you think a man's view of marriage is that allows him to be more content?
You already said it. We've reached our goal in aspect. We've gotten married. That was all. When we decided to get married, it was the end all be all. We weren't looking for anything else. We found what we were looking for, so we got married. Mm-hmm. So we're not out. We're not looking for anything else. But in the same vein, a woman is still looking for that hit of dopamine, for the lack of a better term. They're still looking for that high. And men are not looking for it anymore, probably because they was out here at one point or other and they already had it. So they oh, she understands me. We get along. Mm-hmm. Everything is everything right here. This is where I need to be.
Okay.
She had my children, all that kind of good stuff rolls into the facts.
Okay. And so you feel like that same viewpoint works in a gay relationship with two men?
I believe that they yeah. Okay. Yes, I do. Because they both come to the point where, yeah, this is where I want to be at. We're going to get married. We're done.
And that's it.
That's it.
I built the house. Now I'm just going to live in it.
I built the house. We're going to keep working together as a group or as a tandem or have you, but it's not
Sorry
women looking for women are looking for I don't know how to exactly say it, but it just seems like women are looking for more in the marriage that men aren't looking for anymore.
Okay. And then I guess we could dive into the question, maybe not here today, but that leads to another viewpoint of, are women wrong to be looking for something more after the I do's? Like, what comes after that? But we'll talk about that on another day, I'm certain. Okay, so you have another topic for us. First, what are you drinking today?
I'm drinking Woodford Reserve.
All right. I have peach crown with mango orange sun-kissed. Okay, we'll play the next video and then we'll talk about that.
Friends that we don't sleep with you. And men don't like that. The men know that men will play the long game.
Yeah, I was just about to say
They'll
that.
be the bestie, but they're waiting for that to fuck up. So they'll be like, come over, lay on my talk about it. What did I do here? Because they will pillow talk about another to you quick.
Hey, listen, hey, them friends be giving the best therapeutic. These will give you a relationship advice after taking you down. Like, yeah, you gonna work this shit out. I really swing at everything. You got a male best friend, right? Just say yes or no. And two. Do you know how big it is? I sure do. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I thought she was going to say something completely.
Woo! So,
Okay, so that's a lot. That's a lot going on there.
that's spicy.
It is. Go ahead, you go first.
I agree with the man.
So,
I agree with the woman. Not the one in the crowd that said yeah and yes she does, but the woman that was on stage was like, they scared that your best friend is gonna be, your competition in the long run.
but so is it okay first of all, so you feel like a woman cannot have a male best friend, or people of the opposite sex cannot be best friends without somebody liking somebody?
I think that's how it ends up. It falls into that because someone else liked one of them liked each other in the first place before they became best friends, and then they just best friends until opportunity arises.
Wow. Okay. This makes me very uncomfortable for some strange, bizarre reason.
Okay, now I'll go a little further then. And they in this clip they said men will play the long game and wait for a relationship to mess up. But in my opinion, I think women will play the long game worse and longer and more conniving because they'll be your best friend and be sabotaging your relationship with your woman at the same time. Because women are more devious. Yes, I said it. Long term,
Okay.
long term, women are more devious and more destructive, and they have a more of a planned out route to get to what they want.
First of all, I cannot believe you just said that. Women are not devious. We are planners.
Okay, but if you plan for something to happen that destroys something else.
Nobody said anything about destroying anything.
I did.
Okay, David, no.
Come on now, tell the truth.
No, just because, okay, we're getting off the topic. Let's stay on topic,
Okay,
shall we?
let's
The
stay on
topic is
topic.
this. The topic is this.
Should women and men be best friends?
Should women and men be
or have
best
the opposite
friends?
sex
Or
as
have the
best
opposite
friends?
sex as friends?
Best friends. Not
And-
friends, best friends.
So
And
let's
there's
start with that. Yes or no?
No. Because there's feelings in there. Somebody got feelings in there that's going to end up being physical.
Well, that's not fair.
It's not, but it's true.
I don't think
The
that it's
truth
true.
ain't
either.
always fair.
I don't think that is true because okay, I'm really getting upset and I don't know why. People are attracted. Let's start here. People are attracted to each other, not in a sexual way, but in a kindred spirit type of way. That's why they become friends in the first place. That's women and women who are friends. That's men and men who are friends. And that's men and women who are friends. They see something in each other that they recognize and they like spending time together or communicating with one another. That's the basis of any friendship. So there is some type of attraction, not in a sexual sense, but there's some type of attraction for you to even be friends with somebody. It doesn't always have to be sexual.
This is
Now, we can't help it that men are hound dogs.
Nowadays, women are more hound dogs than men. Wow. Let's tell the truth now.
Wow.
Let's speak it the way it is.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Let's not
I disagree with that.
sugarcoat anything. Let's tell it. When it come down to it, you don't have to be attractive for a woman to want you. All you got to do is be there.
Instagram is full of women who would disagree with you on that.
Instagram is full of people that's shallow and sheltered too.
We're not putting that up. We are not saying that.
Why? You don't want to hear hate from the Instagram? I don't care.
Oh, boy.
I want all comments come for me, good or bad.
Y'all hear that? Come for him. Don't come for me, okay? I don't want no smoke. That's him. He said that. I didn't say it. You see how it's a line between us? That's he over there. I'm over here.
I want all the smoke.
Okay, so you're saying that a man is looking for an opportunity to have a sexual, physical relationship with his bestie.
Yes.
Listen, guys, don't believe that. Don't listen to him, okay? Don't listen to him. That's not true, okay? He's been drinking too much alcoholic beverage.
I barely drank anything
Okay, well,
today.
something's wrong with you.
This is me every day.
Okay, so he feels like men and women cannot be friends or best friends because the man or the woman is going to try to hook up with the other person.
Because that's how it's always started. But that's my opinion.
That's his opinion. I know
I'm just thinking out loud how we say. Now, let me tell you like this though. Thinking out loud and remembering some facts from someone who once told me, men and women can't be friends.
Who said that? Who said that?
Your feet don't fit no limbs, girl. You know who said that.
I said it, so what? It was 25 years ago. And
it was right then and it's right now.
I have since learned that men and women can be friends if you like the same type of things. Now, does that mean that it's a guy who likes to shop or a girl who likes basketball and video games? Yes. Like I said, you have to have some type of connection. So if one person's proclivities, I'll say, is geared towards something that the other person likes, again, shopping, video games, spa days, or whatever it is that people like to do. I don't know what people like to do. Then, yes, you can have a best friend. You call your best friend up to talk about things that interest you both and to do things that you both like to do. So if you want to play basketball and your friend who happens to be a girl also enjoys playing basketball, then yes, you're going to call her. Mm-hmm. If you really feel like you need a facial and your friend who is a guy also enjoys a good facial. Let's
not say that on TV. You got to say pause or some shit. You got
facial pause. I cannot with you. Everything does not have to be
yeah, dude.
A thing.
That's just how life is.
No. We are going to agree to disagree.
All right.
We will agree.
Peace.
Bye.